today's video, we will learn about what is a woman, but according to machine learning algorithm. So, in other words, we will learn about how a machine algorithm can classify data to women and men according to some image or some other input. So, machine learning algorithm works depends on the training data that is given to the system. It can be image-based, video-based, sound-based, combination of it. Yeah, and for example, if it is image-based, it will be very different if it is depend on the face or the full body, or how is the lighting setting at that time, or the background, how complicated is the background, or how varied is the clothing, or such thing like that. It will determine how the machine algorithm can work or performs to classify data. Besides that, also how much data is given for the training will usually affect a lot with the accuracy of the classifier, and also how the data was generated. For example, in the case of gender classification, is like from which population was the data taken, or where the image or video was collected. Such question like that will affect the performance of a machine learning algorithm. Now, as an example, we will apply, or we will make a machine learning algorithm using Teachable machine. So Teachable machine is a machine that is designed to train or to make a classifier based on the training input given. It's work based on the concept of transfer learning. So actually inside of this teachable machine, there are already so many data that is inside of the system, and we just add several data and add the classes name. So in short, for example, here for now, here teachable machine can be used for classifying image, sound, and poses. It will for sure will be developed more and more by Google. And how to do this is by gathering data, train the model, and then we can test our model. To gather our data, I will just use dataset downloaded from kaggle.com. This is the website. So if we download here, we have several pictures. For example, here we have, for example, for training, we have picture of 800 something men and 700 something women. So it's quite a lot of data inside of this data set. So let us start. I go now to Teachable machine, and I go to get started here. So now let's get started. We will go to this page when we can choose from classifying from image, audio, or pose. I will start here with image. And then now I want to upload the training data set that is taken from Kaggle. So I will take all the data from the man. Okay, it's now uploading. Then I will name it class man. And we can see here all the data. And maybe it's also good that if we check it wants to see if there is any data that is wrongly placed. Is this? Yeah, it looks good enough for now. And then now for the second class, I will name it woman. Then I upload the data taken from Kaggle dataset. And then now is uploading all the data. Yeah, we can check here first if we want to eliminate some data or not. I think we better delete this. We can just click the delete button here. Now, as we have already our data, we can start to train the model. And then this time I will just use the default setting of the model. So I can just click the button train here. In this stage, never close the tabs or leave the tabs, because what happened is the training is happen in the Teachable machine. It's not in our computer. So if you close it, it will stop the training. So be patiently and just wait. So as the training is now finished, we will test our machine. Maybe let's try a simple one. Just use our training data set, where actually we should never use our training data set to test, but yeah, it's just once. We try it now. And as we can see here, the woman is, yeah, is classified as a woman and is in our training data set. But now let's try to do the testing data set. So testing and training data set should be separated. It should never be the same, the same people or person in the two data set. As we can see here, this picture is classified as woman. We will try another. For example, here is look like a picture with drawing. It's classified also as a woman. And maybe we try, let's try something that is facing side to the side. Yeah, it's also classified as a woman. Now we want to try the man one. Let's try this, for example, and it's classified as a man. So it seems like the classifier works. And maybe let's try some drawing. Oh, in this case, it's classified as a woman. Interesting. Let's try this. It's classified as a man. Good. This is actually interesting because from my eyes, it seems like a woman more than a man. But let's see what it say. Oh, it's classified as a man. But yeah, I'm the one that maybe classify it wrongly. Yeah, I do not know. So, is there something interesting? Yeah, it's classified as a man. So yeah, as you can see here, based on the training data set, the machine try to train a system and then classify women and men, and we can then use it for our testing data set. Yeah, and I hope by seeing this, you have some imagination on how machine learning works. But we come again to the basic question, what is a woman, or how people identify a gender from a person? Yeah. What is a woman? The definition itself, machine learning, of course, cannot define any terminology. Machine learning only works depend on the training data set that is given. And of course, the person that is putting in all the training data is usually the machine learning engineers. They can have help from others, but usually it's still like the machine learning engineers. And therefore, for defining a word, yeah, it's better not to put any pressure to the machine engineers themselves. So yeah, the basic thing is machine learning try to classify, try to make a classifier depend on the training data set that is given. If, in case, each individual can identify their own gender, I will suggest here to not using machine learning algorithm to classify gender, but just use the basic concept of database and ask each individual what their gender identification is. So I hope this video will give you a little bit imagination on how machine learning works and to give an idea why a machine learning algorithm should not define how each person identify themselves. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.